We get up every day with the motivation to set a new standard in how we think about pathogen detection, whether it's diagnosis or whether it's indoor air quality for the entire world. The microimmunoelectrode technology is a platform technology that we are developing in two different devices. The first device is a breath-based diagnostic, and then we can prevent the transmission of disease with the air quality monitor. The microimmunoelectrode, or the MIE. That technology was originally developed by Washington University in St. Louis by a neuroscientist named John Cerrito, who's my brother.
My lab normally studies Alzheimer's disease. I've been doing that for the last 20 years to understand protein metabolism in Alzheimer's, how the proteins that cause Alzheimer's are produced, how they're cleared from the brain, how risk factors for Alzheimer's disease happen over time. So we developed these microelectrodes about 12 years ago.
It's an electrochemical technique that is not brand new, but nobody had used it in this way.
And then in August 2020, the NIH came out with a call for applications to be able to measure COVID in new ways.
We can adapt by attaching different nanobodies to the surface to make it specific for whatever target we're interested in detecting.
So we decided to adapt to detect COVID instead. We can create a nanobody library that, before you even start going after single pathogens, you create this library of billions, if not trillions, of nanobodies that you can just screen against. The original nanobody we have was made in llamas. The library we'll make is going to be a combination of llamas, camels, alpacas, and guanacos.
This is going to be a game changer. You are not just looking at the current strains, what is prevalent right now. We are also getting ready for what could be in the future.
Whether it's something we know or it's an emerging pathogen, we can go to it and very quickly, within a span of weeks, pull out a new nanobody, put it on an electrode, and have it ready to go.
It gives us another tool to work with in order to really get on top or ahead of something like COVID, so we won't be kind of slow like we were in the past. We're using this in two devices, then the breathalyzer and the air quality monitor.
If you wake up in the morning, you have a respiratory illness, you go to the pharmacy to get a test. The technician behind the counter doesn't have to be trained. They'll pull off the cap that activates the device, breathe into it. A single breath is enough to get a reading here. You then hand this back to the technician who turns the knob. They then take this, plug it into a permanent device, and then within 60 seconds from when you blew into it, you get a result of whether you're positive or negative. The air quality monitor will determine when pathogens are present, but also tell you when the pathogens are gone, so you can know you can re-enter a room, so you keep businesses open, you keep people safe and healthy, and you can still go about your daily lives.
If you can identify that initial route of where the infected virus is being spread from, you can control the further spread of that virus. By deploying this device, we also want to ensure that the inequity which is prevalent in the world is in many ways addressed.
If we have another epidemic or another pandemic with an innovative technology like this, everyone's going to be aware of Varro. Everyone's going to know what we do. Everyone's going to say, how cool is it that we don't have to use a swab anymore? Varro offers an opportunity. So we're going to change the way we think about public health in this country. It doesn't just improve what we've been doing in the past. It creates entirely new ways to protect individuals, to protect populations, to protect buildings, to protect the economy. So it's not just evolutionary, it's revolutionary.